Welcome back, beauties, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Angela Denise, and I love makeup. Sephora Savings Event is around the corner, babes. It is around the corner. And in 2025, I've been trying so many new products. So today, I have 10 makeup products that I highly recommend. If you haven't already, check these out during the Sephora Savings Event. The Sephora Savings Event starts October 31st for Rouge members. As long as you're a beauty insider, you can also shop Sephora Collection starting October 31st. Both beauty insiders and VIB can shop the sale starting November the 4th. My 10 recommendations start now. First things first, the Natasha Denona Hy-Glam Foundation is amazing. It looks like skin. It wears well. It looks very nice, juicy, and plump on the skin. And I have combo skin, meaning I will get oily in my T-zone and normal around the perimeter. I wear the shade NR13. I also have the shade NY12. I did a full dedicated review, wear test, and all of the things if you want to check it out. Most of you may know that I also love the Givenchy foundation, but this foundation is even prettier than that. Highly, highly recommend. Next are holiday eyeshadow palettes. I think these are items that you need to check out because they could actually be limited edition, although a lot of brands like to say limited edition and it's out for like 3 years. But this is the Pat McGrath Gilded Nirvana holiday eyeshadow palette. This is the 10-year anniversary palette, which in my mind makes it special because I'm a lover of Pat McGrath, okay? And 10-year anniversary palette is an absolute must-have. This is a companion palette. This is a palette that I would use in addition to a neutrals or something like that. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I did a full dedicated video on this eyeshadow. Actually, I did two. I did a swatch party and then I did some tutorials in case you want to see some ideas on, looks that you can create with this palette. The shadows are absolutely beautiful. If you are a glam girl like me, there's a couple of shades that you can wear one and done. I would put my bronzer in my crease and then go over top with this color on my lid, this color, this color. Those will be wonderful one and done eyeshadows where you don't have to do too much work and just throw it on and go. Love this companion palette. I love Pat McGrath. Pat is mother. Danessa Myricks is auntie. This is the Danessa Myricks Holiday 2025 Lightwork 7, I think, palette. And I want to say she's at a milestone as well. I am new to not all things. I'm new to most Danessa products. This is my first Lightwork palette. I have never experienced Danessa Myricks eyeshadow formula until this palette. I also have another palette, which I haven't used yet, her Groundwork palette. She has some amazing, amazing quality. You all know that I've recently been obsessed with the Colorfix Stix, but I digress. I'm wearing this eyeshadow palette on the eyes right now. It is absolutely stunning. This is probably the best $129 I spent all year because of the simple fact that I have other palettes that I've spent $129 on, but they don't do what this palette does. Like, it's very innovative. The packaging that you can take this off. This is a mirror that also serves as a lid to one of these particular sections where you can use the sachet that was provided to you that is magnetized and, take one of these sections for travel or put that in your work makeup bag. This is the item out of all of the items that I'm mentioning today, to be honest, 100% worth it. If you can't get anything else, this is what you get. This is what you get. I am unsure about where my Givenchy powder is. For some reason, I keep losing it. I'm annoyed. But the Givenchy Prisme Libre pressed powder. I was so upset because while I was on my hiatus from makeup while I was having babies, this Givenchy loose powder was reformulated and then it was lumifying, whatever. And all the girls were upset. as they should have been. This powder does everything that you need it to do. You want that soft matte look to the skin. You want to be blurred. You don't want to look ashy because it does have those different colors in it. Blend it all together. You can set your face. You can touch your face up. It is the most perfect pressed setting powder that I own, bar none, period. Um, Back to Danessa Myricks. Just because I looked over it, I'm like, shaking my head at myself, like, why did I purchase the travel size version of the Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm? This powder gets your face right. Do you hear me? This is the best setting spray that I own. Danessa Myricks is really on this list, really heavy. And it's because she's so innovative. Her products are amazing. And I am literally girl crushing over Danessa Myricks. Her products are amazing. This setting powder will have your face looking, again, mattified, blurred, poreless. And you can use this as a setting powder. Like it gets it together that good. So I just highly recommend. Next, the YSL Make Me Blush powders are so pretty. I have this on right now. This is the shade number 37, and it's a beautiful neutral toned nudie blush, especially for women of color. I also have it in a raspberry color. This is number 54. It is so beautiful. Oh gosh, I just dug my nail in it by accident. But these are the two colors that I have. And these are beautiful satin finish blushes that don't leave radiance on the skin, but they also aren't too matte. The packaging is absolutely stunning. It comes with a mirror. It's everything that you would expect from YSL and comes in terms of the aesthetic and the quality. YSL makes some really beautiful powders. Do you all remember? I want to know if I can get it. I want to know who remembers the YSL Soufflé Cloud translucent powders. Baby, I think this was probably like 2015, 2016, 17. That powder had my under eyes in a chokehold because they were so beautiful, and they discontinued it like they do a lot of the stuff that I really like. Next is a concealer that I have been reaching for. It has been on my mind. I just reach and reach and reach for it. So that's how I know it's a difference maker. Between the Estee Lauder Doublewear Concealer and the Sephora Collection Concealer, those have been the concealers that I've been gravitating to. But this is the Estee Lauder Doublewear Concealer. I wear it in the shade 5W. This is more like my everyday color. And I really want to pick up a brightening shade during the sale to go in the inner corners of my eye. That's how I like to do my makeup these days. Um, it's full coverage. If you want something full coverage, it's not super drying on the skin. Although, regardless if you have drying under the eye or not, I recommend you put on primer, essence. I like the Ilya the Face Base, and my Fenty, wherever she is. I can't find anything. Here it is. The new Fenty Hydrating Plumping. I recommend putting that all over the face, even under the eye, FYI. Back to YSL. I have the YSL Loveshine Lip Oils. You cannot tell me that this packaging is not like the prettiest packaging ever. And you should see the YSL limited edition versions of these, which I've been calling my name. This is probably my favorite color of the YSL Loveshine Plumping Oil Gloss. Very pretty. This is the shade number 05. I also have some of my Fenty favorites in this drawer, the Stick Gloss and then the Gloss Bomb. But anyway, I did a dedicated video of the glosses if you want to check out the shades of the lip oils for YSL. I had all of them, but recently they came up with like a cherry looking shade and then the two limited editions. If you love a plumper and you love Reflect, they also have them in regular flat opaque shades as well, but it's very high shine, very plumping, and it is one of my favorite luxury lip oils at Sephora, and it always helps when it looks ultra luxe and ultra bougie, right? All right. So next are the Glossier Cloud Blushes. I don't even have it in my collection, but y'all, and I want to mention this because I know for a fact they're going to sell out this particular shade, that plum shade and that rosy terracotta looking shade called Storm or Stormy, something like that. It's going to sell out. And friends, when I was shopping at Sephora, doing a shop with me coming soon, it is so pretty on brown skin. And that texture, think of the like Rare Beauty, think of the MAC putty blushes, the Revolut. It's better than all of those. The Glossier blushes, you got to check those out. I'm going to get at least one or two for myself. One for sure. Last but not least are the Danessa Myricks Colorfix Stix. I have 6 in my collection. I have used these on my channel a good 3 or 4 times at this point. And friends, I'm addicted to these. There are 2 that I do not have that are available at Sephora. I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to have those. The Reflect is so beautiful on the foil shades. The metallic are so buttery smooth. And to answer a question that one of my subscribers asked me, she was in her 50s and can she wear like, shiny metallics and things like that? Honey, we gonna be wearing metallics until we not here no more. Because I plan on sparkling forever. Okay? I plan on sparkling forever. This is the Colorfix Stick foil shade for number 6. This is one of my favorite. I can't even say one of my favorites because it's like all of them are. um, Once they set down, they don't move. They're cooling on the skin. It's a girl's dream. It's a dream. Danessa. And the packaging, I mean, you can, because the bottoms are going to say which duo they are, you can mix and match on how you feel it. Like if you're traveling or whatever, you can just take the ones that you need. It's just so innovative. They're magnetized. The packaging is weighty in the hand. It's just beautiful. And I love to sparkle. And we're going to sparkle together forever. So those are my top 10 Sephora recommendations for the 2025 Fall Savings Event. This is Christmas time for beauty lovers. We love makeup. I love makeup. Super excited to see I'm super excited to see what I end up getting, and I want to know what you end up getting as well. So comment down below and let me know if you plan on trying a few of the products that I mentioned here today. Again, if you're new here, I would love to invite you to join the fam and subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like and a share, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.